The Online Racing Network proudly presents Core Season 3. For one last time this season, we are coming to you live. Today, it's from Atlanta Motor Speedway in Atlanta, Georgia, as we get set to go for the Soundhead Entertainment 250 here from Atlanta. Glad to have you along for the ride, everybody. Jacob Hitz, Trace Ryder, Cody Workman down on pit road, as usual, for the last time this season. Hi, Trace. How you doing?
Currently it's covered in fluffy white nonsense. So, store, shoveling. Otherwise, I'm ready to be done. Ready to finish core, man.
Yeah,
it's been a great season. It's been a good time. Got to
pretty much where we're at, and I think the snow is also hindering my internet quality because it's been bouncing around. So if the stream gets stupid, I'm not doing it, and I can't fix it. Just pray it fixes itself. So we've got 15 drivers here to run, and in a minute and 10 seconds, Michael Cozy Jr. is officially going to be your champion.
Indeed, takes the green flag, and it's his.
No, he doesn't even need to take the green flag as long as he gets a qualifying lap, which he hasn't. He's actually doing that right now. There he is. There's Michael Cozy Jr., who's trying to win his first core championship. And what in the heck? Okay, well, that's broken.
What's broken?
Broken for anybody else? No.
Who's broken? Who's broken? Who broke? What broke? I didn't break. You can't break what's already broken, so.
I think I screwed up. The face for Cozy's lower third is off. And it's like that on there as well. So that's my fault. But anyway, he's not going to be able to set a lap, but he'll be able in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, your core Season 3 champion is Michael Cozy Jr.
Huzzah!
That took long. Alright, so it is time to go racing. I don't know if anybody here remembers the issue we had with the starting grid last week. It's fixed this week. I made sure after the broadcast to sit down and get my act together and fix the stupid thing, and fixed it is. So now, officially, let's do the grid the right way. Actually, let's wait a little bit longer so our cars get on the racetrack here. And how about this is your pole sitter, ladies and gentlemen. Dale Reynolds.
Yeah, I don't think Cozy didn't set a time.
Nope. So he'll be starting at the back, but he needs to finish 21st or worse. And Frisch didn't set a time either. Yeah, and Frisch didn't set a time either. So here's the starting grid for the last time this car season.
All right, on the pole. So from pole sitter in Michigan, I think it was. Dale Reynolds in the 27, driving the Casey Kane Intrepid Dodge Mopar throwback. Outside of him, running the throwback scheme from last week, Cosmin Ionachu in the 84. Behind them, starting third, Justin Champagne. Well, starting the vintage black and orange number 23. Outside of him in the Ben Crazy YouTube channel, DuPont throwback. Ben Crazy, Ben Easterday in the 53. Back behind them, one half of Team Rick, still rocking the Team Rick Dodge, the Team Rick Dealers number 30 Rhino. Outside of him in the 25 is famous for iRacing funny moments on YouTube. It is Wool, driving the 25 again this week in that classic 25 look we've come to know and love. Behind them, bringing you back from last week again, Rusty Walrus in the 59, driving the red and gold Interstate Batteries, beautiful Chevy car. Outside of him will be his number one rival, Drive-Thru in the 77, back in the No Puntarino 77. Behind them, starting a little slow off the grid today, the 03, Keenan, the Kia Kusan. Will start 9th, and then outside of him, KG, Kamikaze Games, the 06, bringing back the Kelly Argos for this week.
He's got food poisoning, potentially, so he may not run the whole thing, but he told us he does intend on at least starting the race, and that he will. Starting in row 6, 11th, Michael Cozy Jr., who, when we take the green flag, will be your champion. And the bridesmaid in the championship race, Michael Frisch, starts 12th in the 58. Row 7, Jonathan Cadell starts in the 68 car. Then Sloppy Joe in the 8, and I never fixed his scheme, but oh well, he starts row 7. And last but not least, Gary Owen in the 24, a different Jeff Gordon paint scheme this week, but in a Jeff Gordon paint scheme nonetheless, and that is your starting grid for the final time this season. And we've got trouble.
Cosman's in the wall.
We've got trouble. Cosman hit the wall coming to green. What?
Did his internet die? He just went straight.
Or did his wheel disconnect? Either way, here we come for the last time this season. Never mind, the pace truck stayed out.
Yeah, let's take this second real quick. I'm gonna pull up our in-race reporter for the week.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have one of these this week.
Indeed we do. Keenan the Kia Kusan driving the 03 in-race reporting for the week. We got about
That's me.
3/4 of a lap. Anything you got? Any knowledge you can bestow upon the masses before you put the foot down?
Cosman just hit the wall and was very funny, number one. Number two, tires go really, really fast. Like, within 3 laps, you start to feel dead on your right front. So you're going to see a little bit of racing, but watch those guys try to fall the back. We have green flag runs. But a lot of people racing for a lot of positions in the championship, so who knows if we're going to be racing clean. But my plan is just to not hit anything and be there for the 3rd stage.
And lastly, before we go, there's no championship on the line. Is this race more for pride for everybody, you think?
I mean, some of us, like, there's a close race for 3rd. I got to try to defend 7th, so there's it's like Formula 2.5, if that makes sense. And little enclaves here.
Well, enjoy the rest of the race, and we'll talk to you as it goes on.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Keenan the Kia Kusan in-race report. Starts
Here we go.
9th on the grid.
Let's
defending
try it
7th
again.
in the points.
Off of turn 4, we're glad you're watching. For the last time this season, let's go racing in the core. We're underway from Atlanta.
And across the stripe, Dale Reynolds gets the whole shot. He's going to be able to clear Easterday heading into turn 1. Easterday up on the high side. The high side not being advantageous here during practice or qualifying. A lot of these guys are going to run the bottom until that top side will rubber in. And Champagne already all over Dale Reynolds.
Got one on the wall further back. It's KG. He gets it rolling.
That might be the food poisoning. And through 3 and 4, it is Reynolds, Champagne, and Easterday, followed by Lowell, and I believe, is that drive-thru? I saw it is. Top 5 as we come across the stripe. One of our stages here for the day, whatever. You, the other one in the booth here.
25, 25, 50 are the stages for tonight. Right. So we'll do 25 laps, have a caution, do 25 more, have a caution, and then run the last 50 to the checkered flag. I don't know where we get the 250 from, since it's a 1.5-mile racetrack and we're only doing 100 laps, but whatever.
I mean, to be fair, we weren't in charge of the math this time.
Yeah, I know, but still.
And Reynolds pulling out to an early lead here. Not sure if that is a strategy play by Champagne in the 23. These, like we heard from Keenan earlier on, the tires dag easy here, so I don't know if he's letting them get away and they're going to wait or what. But Easterday looking on the outside already, all over the back of Champagne. Got to keep the pressure on. Maybe he'll make a mistake and then you get the spot.
Maybe, or he may just go up to the 23 and say, you know what, I've had enough of you this year, and give him the old bumper, because Champagne's rustled a lot of feathers this year.
Indeed, very aggressive when you see that 23 out on track. He turned over a new leaf for a couple races, didn't get involved in a couple incidents, and then North Wilkesboro happened, and a lot of people were on top of a lot of other people. So, a lot of tempers flew, a lot of bumping, a lot of grinding. But what can you expect from North Wilkesboro?
And how about Lowell hanging around in 4th place? He says these kind of racetracks, the 1.5-mile tracks and bigger, are his forte, and he's hanging around in the 4th spot. His best run so far on the season.
Indeed. Not going to get many funny iRacing funny moments for YouTube, though, if you're going to be running up front. You want to be back in here with the clown posse later on towards the back of the track. I'll tell you what, also, Cozy Jr. Pulls up behind Burton. He's in 7th place right now. Has made a big jump from 12th off the start.
And he is indeed. your Core Season 3 champion. 3 seasons, 3 different champions. It was Dale Reynolds, actually, your race leader, who won the first season of the Core Championship. Second season, it was What If. And now, the third title belongs to Michael Cozy Jr.
And Cozy, we moved right into his wheelhouse, and he took it and ran with it. Had to fight for it after Frisch showed up. I'd love to see those two battle for an entire season, and hopefully we get that in Core Season 4. But
Nice.
many, many, many congratulations to him for coming out, consistently running fast every week, and hoisting the big one.
Battle for 5th. Here comes Ryan Burton underneath drive-through.
And Burton with the advantageous line, hitting through turns 1 and 2. Drive-through going to let him go.
Whoops.
Might be
Wrong
looking for the
car. Here we
crossover here. Back. Heading down the back stretch into 3 and 4. Drive-through going to look for the crossover. Nope.
I think he's
better of
just
it.
taking it easy right now, yeah.
This Core's MO. Typically at the 1.5 miles and bigger tracks, we'd spend the whole first stint not wrecking, not beating off each other, running real calm and clean, and then we spent an entire segment under caution.
Yeah,
Let's hope we don't get that tonight. Maybe we'll run our first ever all green race in Core, the iRacing version of Core. That'd be an interesting thing for the evening.
It'd be something to watch. 8 laps complete. Here comes Ryan Burton, right on the back bumper of the 25. A little off turn 4. That was close.
And Burton deciding now's the time to go. That's going to open the door for drive-through on the outside here. Can he make the outside work? Lowell going to park himself up there as well. It's going to put drive-through in a position. He's going to change lines mid-turn. He's going to push Burton underneath, and he's going to take Lowell's spot as well.
And Lowell actually fits in line.
Slides himself right in there. That'll be a nice draft pack if they can stay together there. They're going to catch back up to these leaders. They're going to pick up Cozy here momentarily.
Cozy's caught this battle, as well as Jonathan Cadell. He's lurking around back there in that black 68 car.
Cadell running a different scheme this week. I will not be referencing it. You can do it yourself.
Oh, Cozy all over the back bumper of that 77.
Cozy not looking to wait around here. The front three pulling away from everybody. So if we can stay green, we might, we won't have green flag stops. We don't get green flag stops in the stands. What am I talking about?
Yeah. And I realized I forgot to change the time that it switches over to laps to go. I had it at 90 last week since that was the final stage. I didn't change it this week because I didn't think about it. So you're going to have the to-go counting down the rest of the way. Time to introduce third member of our broadcast team once again, Coney Workman down on pit road. How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for being patient. I had some gremlins to work out. But with the championship already pretty much decided, it doesn't mean that there's really anything else to keep a track of. For example, 2nd through 5th in points are only separated by 1 race worth of points. You got Michael Frisch, Drive-Through, Cosman, Justin Champagne, all separated by only 25 points. And you also have allowed those guys who do not have a win to this point, 8 of the top 10 to be exact. So, and especially those guys who have been here for Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3 now, specifically guys like Sloppy Joe, Brian Pasternak, they are hoping to continue their winning streak of winning in all 3 seasons of Core. Like I said, even though the championship decided, still a lot to figure out tonight.
And Sloppy's going to have a long way to go. At this point, he currently sits in the 10th spot in the Garage Guys number 8.
He's closing in on this gaggle of cars.
And Pasternak didn't even show up, so
Yeah.
it's going to be it for him, I believe. Wow, yeah, they are 4 2x2 here, aren't
Yep.
they? Coming through the tri-oval.
Now, Cozy
Cadell,
blew by all of them, and now Frisch is trying to get by him as well.
And I'm not sure if Drive-Thru just got stuck up high or what, but he is there he goes, Ben Lowell right there. Draft not
Oh my
as...
goodness,
look at
Ben
that.
Easterday, where are you going, pal? Racetrack's up
Yeah,
here.
way loose.
Woo.
Yeah, way loose.
That's going to
way
cost him
loose
some
in
time to
that victory.
Champagne.
And even more importantly, it's going to cost him some time to Rhino back here.
Yep.
And I mean, no points for 2nd or 3rd, but you always like to get that second. I feel like you've got a podium in any of these stages, you know? Sets the tone for yourself for the rest of the race. And I'll tell you what, Reynolds running a great race up here in that 27. Quietly ran all season. Sat on the pole for, I believe it was Michigan. And now he's out here leading the race.
Now, he won the first stage out at Michigan. He's trying to win at least the first stage here at Atlanta. Only problem is, Cozy's coming.
Indeed. Cozy probably in victory lane this week after he couldn't do it last week. And wanting to cement himself not only a championship, but winning the last race of the season. Then you get all the trophies for the race, you know? So if you win the last race of the season and lock up and win the championship in that same race, then you get both the race trophy and the championship trophy presentations, you know, instead of having some schlub come along and win your race. So you gotta wait till he's done in victory lane with all his pictures, and then they roll you in and do all the yeah, it's a big mess.
And he is flying compared to everybody
Indeed.
else.
Most consistently fast driver on the course roster, I would say.
Yeah.
Not a track that he hasn't been at least competitive at. Woo! Rhino puts the squeeze on.
Oh, he's gonna put it right underneath him. Woo! He ain't messing
saw
around
that
tonight.
not coming, tried to put the squeeze. Couldn't quite get it. That's good over the door. I believe he's going to let Cozy go so he can fall back in line here, not lose more time to that back behind them. As we're winding down, running down through the first stage here, so it's going to be about track position coming into the pit road, off of the competition caution, if we can call it that.
Stage
Track position is going to be key here.
Clearly, because I mean the top two have pulled away from the rest of the field.
Oh, with how much the tires deg here, you want to be in a position, in good track position by the end of the stage when you don't have much grip and you're not able to fight these guys off.
Cozy now beating down the back door of the 53 of Ben Easterday.
Easterday not going to go quietly into the night. Leaves a little bit of the door cracked open. Cozy looking to walk through. That was more of just a tease.
He'll get him here in turn 3, I think, maybe.
Maybe. It depends on if Ben's going to give him the room, and Ben, the sportsman, gives him a little bit of room down there.
He just wanted to arc it in a little bit more, that's all.
Cozy wasn't there to make a move.
5 to go in the stage.
Now he's got to contend with Rhino here. He's looking to make a move. He's going to throw to the outside. Not going to get a good run up that way. Not yet, at least.
Great battle going on for 7th, 8th, 9th. Drive-thru got moved up the hill. Now here comes Lowell and Sloppy. He's caught the back of this group.
Sloppy running from that 10 spot, like as we heard from our pit reporter, Cody Workman. Trying to get that win today. Would be interesting to see the Heat guy translate that success to iRacing.
Yeah, he hasn't been able to win anything this year, and
Whoa.
he's going to go 3 wide here to turn 1.
Oh, boy.
Lowell kind of backed out of it. There. Great decision by him. Sloppy still trying to apply the pressure.
Big aggressive move by that 8. Got to make those kinds of moves at the end of the stage. Get that track position. We closing in now with the guy coming across. We got 3 to go.
3 to go for the stage here at the line. And Sloppy will hang on to the spot. He puts the block on Lowell. Into the grass goes Lowell.
Down the grass.
Ooh. Do that later on in the race. That 8 car is going to get turned.
Yeah, I think Lowell's going to remember that one. Might not be so forgiving next time.
Yeah.
His drive-thru's all over the back of Cadell up in front of them as well, but can't quite make the move.
Yeah, Cadell got by drive-thru, and since then, he's been glued to the back bumper of that 68. So, just hasn't been able to get by him. Similar story with the 99 at Cozy.
Real hard to pass here. Also, these guys might be playing it conservative. No points to play for here for Cozy, at least. So, Might be playing a conservative route. Just want to be there at the end of the race. You know,
There he
he's going to
goes.
get a great run out of two. He's
run.
look underneath him, heading into 3 and 4. Takes the bottom side yesterday to the high side. This is going to be an interesting move for Rhino here. Can he get to the back of Cozy and prevent Ben from cutting him off? Cozy's got the spot underneath of Easterday. He's going to take that 3rd spot at the stripe. No, Easterday's got him.
But here comes the 30 of Ryan Burton as well.
And white flag is out on the stage. It's heating up all over the place here as we come to battle for the last spots.
Cozy clears Easterday.
Now he's got to play defense for 2 cars.
Oh, look at this move by Sloppy, making it 3 wide into turn 3. Oh, man! Almost got the drive-through, couldn't hold the bottom. And Cadell's going to lose 2 spots off the final corner. And Dale Reynolds wins stage 1 at Atlanta. His 2nd stage win on the year.
What a first stage that was. Woo-wee. Let's go on and get our stage winner on up here.
Absolutely.
Stage winner running the Casey Kane 04 throwback. How you doing, Dale Reynolds?
I'm doing pretty good, man. Car's pretty good.
Yeah, you look fast out there, keeping champagne behind you. And car looks great. You look great. How you feeling out there? How you feel about your chances right now?
I feel pretty good. You know, I mean, there's a lot of fast guys still behind us. I know Koji's working his way up. Car's really good, and we're just really tight. Cars are just pushing big time through the center, just really trying to maintain the tire grip throughout the entire run. But really love this track, man. Always really liked Atlanta. Lots of throttle control, lots of greasy tires heating up, and lots of trying to keep everything controlled.
And lots of, like I said, tire dag. The 2nd stage, you've won this so far this season. Would you say that this track and Michigan, where you got your other pole start and stage win, would you say those two kind of play to your strengths?
Yeah, I'd definitely say so. We seem to have figured out the 1.5 miles. That's for sure. We got a lot of work to do some other tracks, but definitely the 1.5 miles, 2 mile program intermediates seem like we've got ourselves a good hang there. Learned a lot during the season from awesome people in this league.
Awesome, man. Well, I'll let you get back to it. You got another stage to win and another one after that. And hopefully, we'll talk to you on that top step of the podium when this is all said and done.
I certainly hope so. It's going to be tough with Cozy behind us now, but we're still going to give him a try.
And there you have it, Dale Reynolds, driver of the 27. Lights are still on the pit truck.
Yeah, and Rusty stayed out.
Oh, God.
Rusty's currently your race leader.
Did he want those bonus points? Did he want that point for leading a lap?
Now he's coming
No,
in.
I think he, yeah.
I don't know what he did. Speaking of, I don't know what they did, Ben Easterday lost 6 spots on pit road. He's going to be 10th here when things cycle around. He was 4th.
And while the lights are still on the pace truck, let's bring our champion on up into the booth here. You took the green, you get the big trophy. Now you got to go for the slightly smaller trophy. Season 3 champion Michael Cozy Jr., how you doing?
I'm doing good. I just want to win this race.
Yeah, we were talking about it here up in the booth. It's kind of like hitting a grand slam, isn't it? You get to wrap up the championship and win the final race.
Yeah, I guess. I really want to win the final race because I haven't won one in a while, and I've just been pissed I haven't. So I'm more concerned about that than I am anything at the moment.
So, is it difficult to pass here at Atlanta? We've seen a lot of you guys following back in single file for quite a few laps before you finally make those moves. Is it tough to pass here?
It's more difficult than I thought. These things just bog down so much, and they plow after a while. So, it feels like you're crawling out there, and then you get back in the gas. There's like no throttle input at all. It's so bogged. It's really tough, but it's tough though. It's tough on the drivers, so it makes it interesting. But just one more spot to go here. If we can hopefully get to lead, check out.
All right, man. Well, best of luck to you the rest of the way, and we will certainly talk to you about this about the season when this is all said and done. And congratulations on the title.
Thank you.
Season 3 champion Michael Cozy Jr. Lights are out. We're gonna go green next time, Jake.
Yeah. So we're going to have 21 laps in this second stage, technically.
Who needs technicalities? These guys line up 2 by 2. Reynolds, Cozy, Champagne, Rhino, plenty of Frisch, Sloppy Joe.
And we've got
Yeah,
some
boy.
Canadians declaring war in the chat. Gary just said he's going to take out drive-through.
Uh-oh.
Gary's
He's not
in
even on
11th,
track.
drive-through's in 7th, so Gary's got a long way to go. Get up
Oh,
there to the
man.
front.
The shots have been called. See if they come to fruition or if it's all bluster. The KG has indeed, I believe, retired at this point.
Yeah, he made it 10 laps before parking it. So the food poisoning got the best of him. Wish him the best and hope to see him around next season.
And his attendance record stays spotless for the season.
Yep,
And
perfect.
we're ready to go green.
And you know what? We'll wait. I was going to do it, crank it up. We'll wait just in case things get wonky. Green flag here on the restart.
Talk about wonky. Keenan from the back here got the jump on. Lul is already 3 wide through the
Where in
tri-oval. And Reynolds got another whole shot in through 1 and 2. And Reynolds is checking out Champagne underneath the Cozy. That's gonna help Reynolds out a lot. Champagne, one of the only guys who can keep up with Cozy on pace. But Cozy got the better run out of 2. It looks like he's gonna run on Dale. Well, I tried to make it
Dale
happen.
slid up the racetrack a little bit. Cozy right there with him. And Workman's got an update on the race leader.
Well, guys, if you look at the special paint scheme that Dale Reynolds is running, Dale Reynolds fans, if that looks familiar, that same paint scheme that he won the championship here at this very same racetrack 2 years ago, and actually that is his only win so far in the Core League, but it was the most important one of his career as he was able to get ahead of Brian Pasternak in season 1 and take the championship and hold on to that lead. And now, that being said, maybe that scheme can bring him some luck tonight. He's looking pretty good and is able to hold the lead so far here in stage 2.
Hitting Kusan bounced it off the wall heading into turn 3, lost a bunch of spots, and he's back where he started in 13th. Here comes Cozy.
Cozy with a great run down the backstretch, looking on the inside, parks the 99 on the bottom groove. Reynolds on the high side. Can he do any kind of defense? Probably not.
I don't know. Oh, Dale got a little wide.
Hard
Side
to
by
defend
side.
here at this track. It's going to be Cozy at the stripe. Reynolds gets the better run through the tri-oval, but the high side is just not worked in yet enough to make anything work up there.
Oh, Dale couldn't get it down. And now here comes Champagne and everybody. It's lunchtime at the zoo.
And they are 2 by 2 behind Cozy here as Frisch looks at was a hell of a block on Sloppy.
All over that 23.
And he's going to get, and looks like, Dale's going to get freight trained here. He's going to lose 1, 2, 3, and
Bye, Dale.
probably 4 spots before this is over. Unless, nope. I was going to say, unless Rhino lets him in, but it doesn't look that way.
Denied access. Now the question is can anybody get by Cozy here?
I don't know. You never know. It's not like he's jumping out to a dominating lead right off the bat either. So we'll have to see how the entire stint goes for these drivers, and if tire deck's going to be a factor for Cozy by the end of this.
Thought about it going into 1, but now he's going to cause Frisch to check up.
And I'll tell you what, the only guy that I think might actually be faster than Cozy right now is Frisch, who is all over Champagne trying to get him to make a mistake. But he doesn't want to bump him because he's going to wind up wrecking him. Although some drivers might agree that that would just be poetic justice.
Perhaps.
I just called the races.
15 to go in stage 2. And while everybody's kind of spread out and strung out, let's do some core on RN. Crank it up. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Nice little pass for the lead. Cozy got moved out of the way. Well, not moved, but he just got shuffled out of the pack. Frisch backed off going into turn 3. You were on board with him. He floored it. He got right to the back bumper of Champagne, cut to the inside in the quad oval, and he now has the lead.
And he and Champagne ran side by side quite a bit. So now we're going to see how this goes. Frisch might be the only one who's faster than Cozy, and Champagne can't count him out either. He might actually have something toward the end of this thing.
Sloppy Joe still hanging around. He's in that 4th spot, not losing sight of the 3 leaders. Under 10 to go in stage 2.
Lots of great racing so far all over the track. We don't stay single file for too long here. Champagne already looking underneath the Frisch going down the backstretch. Can he make a move? He's got Cozy on his bumper. He might get the draft help.
Maybe. And Frisch gave him the spot. Gave him the room at least.
Gave him the room. Lots of sportsmanship here up towards the front.
A great run by both Frisch and Cozy. And here comes Cozy now for second.
Frisch about turned himself off of the nose of Champagne there, cutting that nose off real hard. And that's going to let Cozy free, and now we have it, the 2 fastest guys in the field, 1 and 2.
Here comes Sloppy looking for 3rd, and Workman's got an update on him.
Well, guys, there's a reason why he's looking for 3rd, and if you go through the stats book from the previous 2-3 seasons now, if Sloppy Joe wins tonight, he will be the only driver in all of the Core League to win a race in all 3 seasons. We've had some guys that have won in 2 seasons, but never in all 3. Sloppy would be in a category of his own if he could pull that off tonight.
And an impressive transition from Heat to iRacing, 2 very different games, one being a simulation, one being an arcade game. So impressive that he's actually been as competitive as he's been all season.
There are some tracks where he just doesn't exist, and there are other tracks where he comes to life. Like here, and I believe he also did the same thing at Michigan, battle for the lead with 6 to go in stage 2.
And he had a podium somewhere along the line. I think it might have been Bristol. It might not have been Bristol. I don't know where it was, but I know he was on
Cozy back to the front.
As these 2 have checked out. 5 car lengths between them and Sloppy, who has put himself in that 3rd spot. Gonna be 5 to go at the line this time.
Oh, and Dale's all over the back bumper of that 8 car. He takes the defensive line. Whoa! Sloppy up the racetrack, and Dale's going to take the spot. Here comes Ryan Burton. Champagne as well.
Sloppy a couple spots.
Yep. Ben Easterday creeping back around in that 7th spot.
Easterday very fast here. He's just going to need that opportunity to put himself up on the top of the board. I don't know if Sloppy overcooked one there or what happened, but now he's put himself at a disadvantage. And Cozy's pulling away from Frisch.
Yeah.
He had enough of that.
Whoa, here comes...
loose off the turn.
Yeah.
Almost.
And here comes Easterday. He thought about it, now gets out of it.
Easterday, just like Cody H Gaming, another core competitor, very sportsmanlike. Doesn't tend to ruffle feathers, doesn't tend to use the bumper too much. Just out there to have a good time and be fast.
I know the rest of the field's not going to want to hear this, but in the 50-lap practice race last night, Cozy started on pole. He gone.
He is checking out of here right now.
Yeah.
That is for sure. Is they're going to get 2 to go at the line.
And that was with green flag pit stops. We did not have a single caution in that race.
We've not had one so far this race either. Everybody spread out pretty evenly. And these guys up here racing for position. Brace each other clean as Easterday underneath the Sloppy. He's going to take away that spot. Woo! Cosman loose off the turn behind him. Could read the netcode city on the right side of the car. It's never a good thing.
Well, the netcode and the sign that you can read the side of the car.
Yeah. 1 to go here in stage 2. Green all the way.
We have yet to have a caution for contact. I wonder if this track's coming back for season 3. And it's not because the racing has been bad, it's just but he's so damn spread out. Off turn 4. Michael Cozy Jr. wins stage 2 at Atlanta.
And what a run for him. Gonna be Cozy, Frisch, and Reynolds, who recollects himself, finishes 3rd in that stage.
And Burton, Justin
Rhino.
Champagne, your top 5.
Rhino and Champagne wrap out the top 5. Then it's Easter Day, Sloppy, Cosman, Cadell, and Keenan Kusan, your top 10 so far.
He brought that car back up to finish in the top 10. And once we get that 99 onto pit road, why don't we talk to the stage winner?
Well, go ahead. Hey, like, I know you said that you wanted to win the race, right? And, like, I just talked to you in the first stage. Did you already miss me? Is that what you went out and won that one?
Hey, what's up?
Stage 2 in the books. You got 50 laps the distance here towards the end. Frisch so far been the only one that could challenge you. You got shuffled towards the back sometime during that last stage. What's the strategy? Just floor it and go?
Yeah, I guess. The problem with this is, it's like, again, these things are underpowered, so it's like, it's kind of a draft train there for the first, like, 10 laps or whatever, and it sucks. So it's like everybody's got to get the racing out, but, you know, you save your tires a little bit, you can kind of get them back. But that's the only part I don't like. I just like to check out and leave, but we gotta get rid of a couple cars first.
You nervous about any of these other guys behind you?
Nah, that's again, I'm only nervous about myself, man. It's the only person I can control.
Well, congratulations on the stage win, and you got one more stage, and then you can burn it down, whether you win or not.
Sounds good.
Stage 2 winner, Michael Cozy Jr.
All right, I'm going to talk to Rusty here. Just because he stayed out again here under this caution.
I think he's playing a points game here. If you wanna talk to him, I'll bring him up here though.
Come on up.
Driver of the beautiful red and gold Interstate Batteries number 59, Rusty Walrus. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, man?
last race of the season, and you have stayed out at the end of each of those stages. Is that intentional?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I've been a part of the core league for this is my 3rd full-time season, and I don't think I've ever led a lap. And tonight, on the last race of the night, I decided, you know what, we're going to lead a lap tonight, and we did it. We finally did it. After 3 seasons, we got our lap led.
Hey, a lap led is a lap led. It counts as bonus points too. I don't know where you are in the points or what your battle's looking like, but that'll help you as well.
Yeah. I'm just here to have fun at the end of the day. But hey, I got to thank you guys up in the broadcast booth for putting on the show. Everything you've committed to the league, all the time you've taken out of your lives to do this, all the viewers at home watching, everybody that's supported the core seasons 1, 2, 3. I really genuinely appreciate it. Can't wait for season 4. Can't wait to see what game season 4 is on. But hey, I just genuinely appreciate every single person that makes this thing go.
Rusty, I hate to break the news to you, but you've already led laps this season.
What?
You led 3 laps at the Roval.
I don't even remember racing the Roval.
I'm just looking through points to see if I can find somewhere. And
I think you got the wrong car.
It's the 59 of Rusty Walrus.
Congratulations on intentional laps led this time at least.
Thank you guys. Love y'all.
We'll let you get back to it, man.
All right, thank you.
Driver the 59, Rusty Walrus. One more person I want to bring up here. Oh, he's muted. Never mind.
Who is it?
Maybe I can here. Bring up our with lights are out. Let me see if I can bring our in-race reporter on up here.
Yeah, bring him in.
Keenan, can you hear me?
It's a 4 driver.
All right, with lights are out, you're about to go green on the final stint of the core season. How you doing? How you feeling?
That run was a little bit better. Like I said, I used the first one to kind of just big brain and figure out how to drive it. The second one was a little bit more aggressive, as I don't know if you guys saw on the restart.
Yep.
My boy in the 25 chose to not go, and I chose violence. So, but gonna go full kill here, see what we can do. If not, I think we're pretty safe to protect 7th in the championship. So if I end up burning up my stuff and falling to the back, well, at least I tried.
You got to at least make one pit stop here in this last stint. And you're going to try to split it in half? What's the plan?
We'll see where we are. If I see there's going to be advantage from an undercut, I might go for it. But right now, the plan is halfway.
All right, man. Well, I will let you get back to it, and hopefully we'll talk to you before this thing's over.
10 forward, driver.
Keenan? Oh, I put him in the wrong one.
Gave him the wrong spotter. Way to go.
Yep. Well, no, their spotter's not even in there. I put him in the other one where that I couldn't see last week. Anyway, we're going great.
Green flag.
There was almost a stack up from third on back. Late green here as Cozy has checked out. Reynolds in second. Rhino looking to stake his claim to third.
He gone.
Easterday, an unfortunate victim of the high side here. Looks like that high side not super strong.
Ryan Burton in third. He came out third off the road.
Wall.
Hang on to
In the
it,
wall
man.
behind him.
He hangs on, but he's going to lose half a dozen spots, maybe more.
He's going to fall back behind Rusty. Walrus was in 12th on that restart. That's going to stink. Lots of laps to be in that back, though, so it's not like it's a total loss at this point.
Here comes Cosman trying to stick it underneath Goodell for fifth. Doesn't quite make it happen.
And Goodell looking to make a move on Champagne as there's got the nose peeking out underneath the 23, heading into 3 and 4. It's Champagne, Goodell, Cosman, Sloppy, and Keenan part of this train of cars running single file.
Ryan Burton, battle for second.
Burton underneath is going to take that spot pretty cleanly. Early on in the stage, probably I would say a safe move by Reynolds to just let that go.
And Cozy's already got a 6/10 of a second lead.
All right. Goodbye, Cozy.
Yep, see you later.
Where is Frisch and why is he 13th?
I think he must have
Did he
had damage or
pop it?
something because he was on pit road for 43 seconds. In the box
going
for
to look.
42 seconds. So he must have hit something or someone.
I'll go back and look.
Carter Workman's got an update in the meantime on Ryan Burton and on Cosman.
Well, I talked to Ryan under that caution, and before the stage 2 end, he was kind of riding there in 4th, 5th position, and he said he felt like the car is pretty good. It's just that he didn't have the speed to get up there to those top 3. But so far under this restart, he has been making some great moves. I'm now in the 2nd position, and we're going to see if he can run down that 99. And Michael
Oh,
Cozy.
trouble! Rusty hangs on! Woo! Oh, maybe. He's still sliding that thing off of 2. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know what he did.
I think he just lost the handle on it going through the turn.
Replay. Okay, so he's back here fighting for spot with drive-through. This would be for 8th and 9th. Oh, he hit the wall going into turn 1, and he turned it too much trying to get it off the wall. That explains the right front fender damage that's on the car. And we'll go back to you here, Workman. Sorry.
Well, that was perfect timing because I was trying to figure out some sort of segue into the next guy, but you took care of that. But a guy that a lot of people were thinking were going to do a lot better this season, especially because of how well he did in the fall brawl, was Cosman Ionescu. He theoretically could have gotten 2, maybe 3 wins in that fall brawl, but so far this season, of course, he's had some moments of speed, but just in general has not had the luck he's wanted. But being put together a good run tonight, that will take care of a lot of the misfortune he's had so far this season.
And Cosman on the unfortunately receiving end of a lot of the incidents from the season. And I'll tell you what, Rhino has caught Cozy.
Damn.
Team Rick Dealers number 30 is caught the 99.
He's got the fishing rod out, and he is reeling in the 99.
And Cozy won. You heard him. We wanting to check out with this race when he's out front, but Rhino being like, not so fast, pal.
Well, Rhino's diamonding the corners. I don't know if you saw that there going into 3. He enters low, washes up the racetrack at the center of the corner, then cranks the wheel back down to the bottom, on exit. Cozy's holding his line the whole way through. He's going to burn the right front tire off of Burton's car more because he's having to turn the wheel more. I think he may hang in there for now, but it's not going to work on the long run as Cadell gets by Champagne, and that opens the door for Cosman. Remember what happened the last time these two were side by side at this racetrack?
Oh, man. And clean. They went clean.
Yeah, they made it work.
Impressive. Bit of chatter on the radio. Didn't quite catch what happened.
But he's driving good.
Everybody's happy. Nobody wanting to throw hands yet. And a driver we haven't talked much about is dabbing in the 77. Been quietly hanging around the 6th through 8th spot, 6th through 9th spot that he's in right now.
He is, he's fallen off a cliff.
He started the season strong, led the points for a while, and then as the season drug on, he just couldn't do it.
He was second in points late in the year, and then bad races at Bristol, Talladega, the Roval. Just couldn't recover. Too many bad races in a row, and it's really hurt him. Kind of a mix of both worlds from Knockos, both Season 1 and 2. Season 1, he won the championship. No, he lost the championship barely. And in Season 2, he wasn't much of a factor at all. He was kind of beat no matter where they went. Except first half of the season, he was solid up at the front. Second half of the season, where the hell did he go?
And not sure what that boils down to, but you know, it could be a number of things when you get inside of these cars. Stress, sleep, lack of or thereof. It's not enough time to practice. You never know with these guys. Everybody's got their own jobs, their own things to do.
I only mention Knockos
because it's coming soon.
That's our next job, pretty much, as far as we know.
Yeah.
May 18th, 2021. Knockos will be back. That's all I know. That's all we know. We know nothing else.
He knows more than I do. And
we will decide. Everything else will be decided eventually. I don't run the series. That's a Cody H Gaming and drive-through job. I did send a list on tracks that they would be able to do in iRacing. Kind of broken down depending on which route they went. If they went more late model-y, or if they went more stock car or truck-y. So we'll just have to wait and see.
We will indeed.
There's a good battle back here, though, between Keenan and Frisch. Sorry to cut you off here. This is for 8.
Keenan, Frisch, and drive-through's got a little bit of right-side damage on that 77. I didn't even notice until this moment right now. Not sure if that was from the wall or bouncing off the driver or what. Rusty Walrus coming into the chat to plead for a yellow.
We may have one because some of these guys up at the front are bunching back up. Ryan Burton and Dale Reynolds, and then Cadell and Cosman. They're all packed together fighting for position.
And we thought that speed from Rhino wouldn't last long as he's now fallen back into the clutches of Dale, who is also running a Casey Kane-inspired car. As a former Boy Wonder fan, I am happy to see it.
Casey Kane, the Boy Wonder. We got Casey Kane on Casey Kane action up here. Second and third.
This is things I could only dream of.
And Cosman gets by Cadell for 4th. Oh, Ryan hits the wall. Burton hits the wall. He got scared of Dale, and here comes everybody. Here comes Cadell back to the inside. 3 wide. Up the hill he goes. Into Cosman. They all hang on.
Wow.
Unbelievable. And here comes Champagne. He's going to lift with 29 laps to go. Ooh.
Woo. Hooey me.
And Cozy saw that in his mirror and said, okay, bye.
Cadell came up the track, and I thought that was going to be all she wrote. Had to go in a lot lower on his entrance there because of Rhino up on the high side. They were 3 wide into the turn before they could actually sort themselves out. Now Joey Stone, Sloppy Joe all over the back of Rhino trying to take that spot away as well.
Yeah, I thought he was going to turn him at first.
Yeah, so did I. He's been really close to that bumper a couple times, that 8 car so far this race, but keeping it clean.
And almost wasn't clear of the 30. But Dale Reynolds now in second. How about that?
Reynolds has run a solid race so far.
Mm-hmm.
And if Michael Cozy Jr. wasn't in the field, he'd be winning this thing right now.
Yeah.
As I haven't seen him in a while. I don't even know where he's at. He's in 8th place right now. Frisch, the only other driver who's been as fast as Cozy, is now falling back to 8th.
Well, he's had to work his way up through the field. He started
no
to come
indication
back.
why he was on pit road for so long, but if he gets to the podium, maybe we can ask him.
He gets by Ryan Burton for 7th. We're
how far Cozy's out.
Closing in on the point where we will see some green flag pit stops. We have one right now. Ben Easterday on pit road.
Ben going to make the undercut on the field. Hopefully he can make the tires last. Ballsy move to be the first guy.
Was already in 13th. More than
Does have a little bit of that.
10 seconds behind the leaders.
Does have a little bit of that side damage from that when he caught the wall.
And here comes Champagne under Cosman. Cosman trying to cut him back. Doesn't work.
Ooh-wee. Hey, these guys can put on a show when they're not running each other over.
4 cars to pit road. Ryan Burton. Lowell.
Guys who have hit the wall.
From Sloppy underneath Cadell. Sloppy seems to get better and better and better on these longer tires. Or on these older tires. As he sends it in on Cadell. Gets the spot.
Just
And
full
Cadell's
on
pitting.
That might be why that worked out so well.
Cadell comes to pit road. Everybody else stays out on the racetrack.
The real guess is going to be when Cozy Jr. comes in, because I'm sure whoever hasn't pitted by that point, they're just going to follow his lead. And shout out to Dale. With how the cameras are set up, Cozy's so far out of the shot, it looks like he's leading this thing.
Yeah. Sloppy to pit road. Oh, he locked it up. He's going to miss pit road. He got on the brakes way too late.
Oh,
And that's going to kill Sloppy's chance to do anything here at Atlanta.
Oh, wow. That is
He
unfortunate.
was way too high. Locked it up, trying to get to pit road. Thankfully, he didn't come back up the track and hit anybody.
Hey, now it's going to be how much damage control can you do in that 8 car?
Yeah.
Unfortunate circumstance for that man.
Most part, everybody else staying out. Now Sloppy is going to come in.
Don't miss your marks this time, bud. Oh, he locked it again, but I think
Locked
he made
it up, but he at least made the cone this time. Wonder if he's used to braking on heat and just broke too late or something.
It could be. Maybe he forgot where the pit road entrance was as well. That's always possible.
I mean,
I have been victim of that from time to time.
But I mean, it's Atlanta. It's in the same spot as it is at Texas and Charlotte.
I'm not saying that. You have to be super dumb to miss a pit entrance because it's college education, and I've missed quite a few pit entrances. It's as easy as that one. Reynolds, Champagne, Cosman, and Frisch, your top 5. All these guys still have yet to pit. And Cozy not this time.
And here comes Dale. Dale is in. Almost got run over by Champagne. Kusan is in.
Not
Here
this time
comes
for the leader.
Cosman and Frisch. Getting emails. Go away.
They're probably not even important.
Well, they kind of are. Oh. 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 That was called early. Okay. Wait. Huh? Okay. Sorry.
That's my live on the ORN broadcast. I'm reading emails.
Live
Let me
reaction, live reactions of reading emails, trying to figure out what the next 48 hours look like. Champagne is in, drive-thru is in, Trouble, Rusty, Sideways on pit road. What? Rusty. I can hear the cackle already. Rusty. Rusty.
Right.
Underbraking up the racetrack. And he missed the cone. Oh no.
And
See,
Cozy Jr. in.
Sloppy at least
Cadell
avoided it. Here's your race leader on pit road.
Cadell to the lead.
And Cadell has already pitted. So has Ryan Burton. Okay, well, Cadell's not in the lead yet. Cadell just got back on the lead lap.
Oh,
Same with Ryan Burton and
Who's leading this
Easterday
thing?
and Lowell and Dale and everybody else.
Who's leading this thing?
Cozy still.
Oh. Nah.
Cozy's still on pit road. The conflict for tomorrow that I have, or had rather, that caused this to be moved to today, got canceled because of snow, and that's now tomorrow or Wednesday. And the thing I had Wednesday is now moved to sometime else. Cadell is your race leader now with 17 laps to go. Cozy falls to 4th, make it 5th, make it 6th. 7th, 8th. Cozy all the way to 8th coming off pit road. Champagne to 9th. Cozy has to make up forever.
Not many laps to do it. Didn't have 16 this time by. And I don't think he's gonna. I mean, I shouldn't doubt him. For the minute I doubt him, he's gonna go out there past 16 people.
But Cadell is far up ahead. Cozy is 9 seconds back, and he's only on, depending on the car, anywhere from 3 to 6 lap fresher tires on the cars than the cars in front of him.
And at a track like Atlanta, that actually might not be. That might actually bring the odds back in his favor as this run goes on. Some of these guys are going to burn off sooner, so I don't know if how that's gonna affect how he drives, but we might wind up with one of them fantastic Atlanta finishes.
That's the reason we went with the throwback ticker this week, just in case we got one of those fantastic Atlanta finishes, and we have not had a single caution. And Travis Orlone was supposed to join us and didn't, but there's 14 laps left.
I had a heart attack because the Cosman about came up and spun himself on Dale's nose, and that would have been it.
Oh yeah, he's back here battling with Frisch as well. Here comes Frisch.
And Frisch looking to steal this one out from underneath Cozy's nose. The consistent thorn in his side. The wolf
all over him. And Easterday's right up the road as well. This is 3rd through 6th, all in earshot. You see Cozy way back there behind Lowell.
And way up ahead of them.
Oh, look how much slower Ben is. This is 7-lap fresher tires on all 3 of these guys.
That might be the factor here.
13 laps to go. Frisch to the inside for 3rd. Got it.
Cadell with a 5.5 second lead on these guys back here. See how long he can hold on to that one. And Frisch now in open air is going to do some damage probably. Start reeling away. And Burton, who is about 2.5 seconds up the road from him.
Yeah, and
even less now.
And the leader's about 4 seconds away. Rusty's pulling it onto the apron to let everybody else by.
Mans just needed a caution, couldn't get it.
Yeah. Now 3 laps down. And oh my goodness, he almost spun it there on the apron. That was scary. 11 laps to go. Champagne passes Easterday. Easterday falling through the field. Cozy up to 6th. He's now 5 seconds behind Cadell and closing quickly.
Indeed. I mean, Ben, only not many laps between him and these guys on fresher tires in front of him, so that gap might become all Cozy needs to reel these guys in.
But here's the thing. Cozy has to get by all these guys within 10 laps. He's got a giant mountain to climb in a short amount of time.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to be at the back bumper of Reynolds by the time they get to turn 4 at this rate. He is like flying a rocket ship out there compared to these guys. And this train of cars has caught Rhino for that second place spot.
Trey, something I was wanting to ask you. We heard earlier, Keenan, he was talking about how especially after 3, 4, 5 laps, the tires will start to drop drastically. But is there a certain point where after so many laps on your tires, even though, hey, you may have pitted 5 laps earlier, 5 laps later than the guy, that all the tires start to somewhat even out?
Yes and no. So it depends on how the car handles. You heard these guys talk about how the nose starts to plow. And then you just start to feel slow, and then you feel like you can't move anything around there. But some of these guys just have a little bit better grip than you, so they will be faster than you, even if your tires are relatively even by the time that comes around. But, yeah, so yes and no, I would say.
2 seconds. The gap Cadell has over Frisch and Cosman, and now Cozy, who sits in 4th.
And you were worried. And they're reeling in Cadell.
Yeah. They are flying. Here comes Cozy underneath Cosman, but I think Frisch may be the spoiler of the group.
Indeed, it's going to come down to these two for sure for the win of this race. Frisch got way tight off the turn, though. That's going to open the door, let Cozy get right up on this bumper here, and he's going to now have to put the pressure on him.
Frisch is just trying to arc it in. They're about 1.25 seconds back on Cadell. And how about Frisch taking the bottom line? Telling Cozy, if you're going to get by me, you got to get by me on the outside.
Gonna make him earn it in that 99, but he's got the fresher tires. He might actually make it stick up here. And it looks like he's gaining ground through turn 4 off the high side. It might be the first pass we've seen on the outside. It is. Cozy going to take the spot.
Not quite clear. Frisch is going to have to drive it in deep, but
there it is.
Cozy's clear.
Woo. Cadell in his sights. 6 to go. It's going to be a mad dash to the finish.
I think Cozy's got this.
Hey, whoa, you were worried about.
Well, I know,
30
but that was based off of what Cozy had said before about
That's
it
true.
being tough to get through traffic. He got through there very, very quickly. And how about this? He is
He's there.
5 to go.
5 to
He's
go.
right there.
And it has become nighttime here at Atlanta.
And later, Michael Cozy Jr. Maybe.
Ooh, not quite. Wiggled a little bit on the outside there.
And that's going to open the door for Cosman looking under Frisch.
Cozy with the top side run on the fresher tires. It's harder to get through traffic, I believe, when your tires are even with the guys around you. But when you have 5 or 6 laps fresher, it's a little easier to weave through these guys. And new leader, Michael Cozy Jr., 4 to go.
Cadell just couldn't keep it down on the bottom. Lost some time there, and that's going to cost him. And that's going to open up the door for Cozy to win again. And
Another 3 wide out of turn
like
2.
We're not going to have a caution at all tonight.
See, you got to stop saying these things before we finish the race.
Well, I want
They're
a caution,
3 wide.
that's why I'm saying it.
Cosman get the better run off the bottom. First going to have to
Cosman
stay
to
out of it a
second,
little
and
bit
here
to keep it
comes
off the
Dale.
wall on that high side.
Go, Dale.
And that's going to park first on the high side. Not where you want to be. They're going to go 3 wide around Cadell again. Woo!
Oh.
Reynolds got
Champagne
way loose, but he's going to pass
flying
Frisch as well. That's going to let Champagne by as well.
2 laps
Oh,
to
it's
go
Dale
for
Reynolds
Michael
back
Cozy
on the
Jr.
podium. Two to go on the season. What a season it's been.
I mean, yeah. lap lead counter on the night for Cozy. He's led 47 laps, not quite half the laps, but definitely the most. Through 3 and 4, white flag, 1 lap to go in Core Season 3.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see multiple burnouts here coming after the end of this race.
Champagne underneath Frisch, that's for 4th. So Frisch is going to come up way short. And Michael Cozy Jr., he's going to win again. And he's going to be the champion for the first time. 4th win on the season. Michael Cozy Jr. is your Core 3 champion.
And Cosman Wheels, the 84 home 2nd. Dale Reynolds 3rd. Champagne 4th. And Frisch will round out your top 5. Cadell falls down to 6th place when it's all said and done. Then it's Ryan Burton. Drive through. Keenan Kusan's going to finish 9th. And Ben Easterday going to wrap it up in 10th. Solid drive for all these guys. What a season. What a season it's been. Cozy gets his first Core title. Cosman's on the podium. And let's talk to another guy on the podium. 3rd place finisher.
Dale. Yeah. He did it for Dale.
He did it for Dale. Won the first stage, bring it home on the podium. How you doing, Dale, again?
Man, doing good, man. That felt really good. That was a nice boost of morale and confidence right there, man. We needed that good finish.
You've got an entire offseason ahead of you, my man. You get 3rd tonight. You're going to put in the sweat and hopefully going to win a couple of these races next year?
I certainly hope so, man. We're going to put in a lot of practice this offseason, and we're definitely going to do what we can to try and get some wins next year. This is a lot of fun being able to run up front here and have a real fast car.
And fast car you had. You consistently in the top 3 at the end of all the stages. What a run, my man. The last race of the season. Anybody you want to say hi to before you sign off for the final time?
I'd like to say hi to all the fans, man. I wish we gave you a little something more, D-Ray Nation out there. Wish we gave you a little bit more to cheer for this year, unfortunately. But, hello to everybody who may be watching, all the fans and all my followers. And hello to my girlfriend Melissa here at the house and everybody that's watching, man. And congratulations, Cozy, on that championship and that win, man. Just domination, man. And thank you to everybody that put it on this year, man. Lots of fun.
Well, congratulations again on 3rd, and we will see you next season.
And thank you, guys. Look forward to see it.
Dale Reynolds finishes 3rd. Is Cosman available? Cosman is available. Let me grab him real quick, and then we can interview Michael Cozy Jr., who is fired up right now, I'm assuming.
He's still doing burnouts. He hasn't stopped.
After an up-and-down season for you in that 84, you bring the Netcode City 84 back after North Wilkes-Barre, and you place it 2nd.
Yeah, you're talking to nobody right now.
Oh, he's wait. Well, then we'll get out of my booth. Get out of my booth. Let's talk to Winval.
Yeah, let's
talk to the champ. Michael Cozy Jr. Well, for the 3rd time in 3 stages, I get to talk to you again. Congratulating you not only on the championship again, but also on the win. Congratulations, Michael Cozy Jr. in the 99.
Yeah, man, I went to win. I'm happy I did. First things first, man, I got to apologize to Champagne. He struck a nerve last week I didn't know I had, and I should have blown up on him. I felt so bad the whole week. So big apology to him and just everybody. That was silly. But I wanted to wrap it up last week. We couldn't do it. But yeah, man, we did it this week. It feels good, man. I felt like I should have won a couple more this season, but that's okay, man. I'll take it. It's good to come out here. I didn't want anybody doing donuts with me, so I had to win the race and win chance.
Well, you'll be interested to know Gary Owen did some donuts on the backstretch while you were out there doing yours, so I'm going to have to get back at him for that. But, hey, man, it's been a long season. You got yourself onto the top of the board. Now you're back on top of the board. You win Core Season 3. You're the 3rd different champion in 3 seasons. How's that feel?
It feels good. Glad it's not NASCAR heat. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. It was fun racing with all these guys. Again, I mean, I'm glad we took it over to iRacing just so we could see how the skill really played out. But NASCAR was fun, but it was great to do it on iRacing. Changed it up. hopefully everybody comes back. We do it again, man. Let's run it back.
All right. Think you're gonna repeat next year?
Absolutely.
Calling your shot up here early, and then for the last time for season 3 before you sign off, anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, appreciate everybody rooting for me all season, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the course season. We had plenty of drama. We had plenty of races, and, I thought it was a good time, personally. Hope everybody enjoyed watching it. Appreciate you guys for broadcasting and bringing it to everybody. Thanks to DT and the admins and everybody who helped put it on. It's good to have something to do during the off season, keep everybody entertained. I want to thank my teammates that only showed up for a combined probably 5 races, Travis Brown and Harry Tiller. Man, apologies to anybody I wrecked, and we'll see y'all next season.
Well, congratulations, champion and race winner in the 99, Michael Cozy Jr. We'll see you next season.
Hell yeah, all right.
And there he goes. Well, now let's bring up our second place. What are we going to do is out of order. Who cares?
Since he's back.
Well, we must know the secret as to why you wound up second, but after an up and down season, you put it back on the podium. How you feeling, Cosmo?
Hey, been a while since I talked to you guys. Feeling pretty good. That was a really fun race. Everybody kept it clean, and were able to bring it home exactly where we started. Well, kinda like where we were supposed to start.
Yeah. So tell us about what happened there on the pace lap.
Well, you see, my screen decided to just freeze for about 5 seconds, but I could still hear the game sound, so I didn't know if I was gonna cause anything, like if any mayhem was gonna happen since we're going green. So I just yanked it right and hoped that my game would come back and I wasn't flipping or anything.
Well, rough start to the race for sure. Everybody held their breath when they saw you and Champagne together, and saw a little bit of radio chatter between you two. So what went on there?
There was nothing bad there. I mean, I was saying thank you, you were saying thank you. We let each other go. It was really good between us.
Do you think the hatch might finally be buried?
I mean, at my end, it is.
All right. Well, you finished second. You're involved in quite a bit of incidents. Not all of them were your fault this season. So this has got to feel good to go out, carry the momentum into next season. So before you go, for the last time for season 3, anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to thank?
Obviously you guys for putting on the show. The league itself was having me on. Everybody racing. It was really good, fun, clean racing. Everything happens. Sometimes bad things, sometimes good things. But in all honesty, we had fun, and looking forward to whatever comes next.
All right. Well, we will see you next season, and congratulations again on that second place finish.
Thank you. Really fun to be here.
And we have one more booth interview.
Yep.
Specifically requested, and well deserved, I would say. So let's welcome him on up to the booth. Head league admin, I would say. Drive through, how you doing, man? How's it feel? Season's over.
Oh man, a bit of a relief, isn't it?
It is. I can go back to staring at the ceiling like I usually do on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Oh. Good for yourself.
So, course season 3, I would say was a wild success, from my standpoint at least. Fans seem to like it. Everybody seemed to have a good time. How you feel about it?
Yeah, listen, I'm really happy with it. We've had our ups and downs. This race was, it was something. We had a good battle. That was fun. I think the whole season went really well. I'm really proud of the whole league getting stuff moved over to iRacing. The fall brawl was nice, sort of got us situated. Now we had a good time. And it's nice. We fit the season in between the NASCAR season like we're supposed to, so that's cool. I got a few people to thank here, so bear with me for a minute. Thanks to y'all. First of all, Jacob Hitz, ORN, for running the broadcast. You are the director, producer, and lead commentator. Jeez, it's a lot of damn work, so I appreciate that. Trace, of course, you in here every damn week, almost. That's cool too. Workman in the pits, working it. Hell yeah, appreciate it. Eric Messer jumped on about halfway through the season and put these photos out on Twitter, and they are so cool. Man, I can't wait to look at the ones from tonight. He's really good, so I really appreciate him. Eric Messer Photography, great. All the race sponsors for making this thing possible. It's a cool thing. I'm amazed how quickly we got the sponsorship filled out. So Alex Daigle, Jay Barker, ClubJerky.com. What up? That was a fun race. Michael Mertz, Bed Crazy, MDK Racing, Last Lap News, Austin Rip, TNT Network with the Tasmanian Devil Race, and of course Soundhead Entertainment for the Soundhead Entertainment 250. Appreciate it. We appreciate the ORN ticker sponsors as well. You've seen their logos in the top left corner all season. They're all really cool people. Check them out. yeah, I mean, we might do some summer stuff. I'd like to do some summer stuff.
Oh,
There's a Nako stuff to come up here shortly.
Well, yeah, that'll be different. That's a whole
I think
different
he
thing.
means core summer stuff. And might I suggest all super speedway race?
Racing.
iRacing Super Speedway? Dirt.
Sorry, something in my throat.
I don't know about dirt, but you've got Daytona, you got Talladega, you've got the iRacing Super Speedway thing, you've got the Monza Oval. I know that's got some bad
There's
memories.
a lot of options available. I mean, yeah, if y'all got suggestions, mention us on Twitter at the Core League. We'll figure some stuff out. I'd love to do like a 1-day fun championship run thing. That'd be cool.
So
but other than that,
Core Uno starts next week then, right?
we still got to do that. That was a joke, but I think that'd be pretty funny. It'll be nice to have Tuesdays available though. Other than that, we'll probably have a fall brawl in the fall, and then we'll get on with the Core Season 4. But that's a long ways away. Thanks to everyone for watching. I appreciate it. We've had some great shows. A lot of people turning out, chatting it up. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I tried to DM these clowns to be a sponsor, but they didn't want my damn money. Sir, the sponsorship was closed like way earlier. Damn. I gotta stop reading chat. Drive-through's in charge and is racing confusing? It's not that confusing. I'm in charge and I'm racing. What's not to understand? All right, I'm done. Thanks for hanging.
Stop reading chat.
Stop making fun of the viewers.
Your IQ will drop.
But congratulations on a successful season, my man. And we look forward to season 4. That is team admin, driver of the 77. Or not league admin, not team admin. Drive-through, Davin Cornelius.
All right, so for the final time this year, final thoughts.
Usually I would come up with some kind of offhand comment here, but I've literally got nothing. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun. That's really all that really matters.
Well, I would say, as someone who covered the entire season 2 last year, I mean, I know that this league originally started on console, ran for console for 2 years on NASCAR Heat, and a lot of people naturally had mixed feelings about moving to iRacing, but we look at the amount of fan viewership we had, or the people watching these races went up dramatically from last season. I felt there's a lot more guys able to show up every week, and had a lot more entertaining races this year than last season. So I think it'd be safe to say that this season would definitely top last year's.
Well, to quote the good Bill Weber, why don't we go get thrown out of Applebee's?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I got nothing. Wow. What
Nako
a season.
soon. Other core stuff, maybe.
I've been ready to snap my GPU in half since the fall brawl. It has somehow survived the entire season. A lot of other race cars have not.
Indeed.
The most cautions ever, no doubt about it. We set that record. Cozy with 4 wins on the season. A lot of fantastic racing. Each race, I don't know about tonight, so I can't say for sure, but every other race that we've done this season has had up over 1,000 viewers. It has truly been an incredible, incredible season. And that all goes down to the other broadcasters that have been up here with me, the league itself, the drivers, the owners. Thank you all so much for putting this together. It has been such a blast for the last 2.5 months to be doing this every Tuesday and sometimes Monday night. It's been an absolute thrill. There's nothing else I would want to be doing than doing this. Just because this is so much fun. There's so much anticipation every single week and so much unknown every single week that we just get to sit down and watch all the chaos unfold, and it's such a damn good show every single week.
And if you want to partner with ORN, if your league wants to partner with ORN, contact Jake.
We'll see if you can pencil you in. If your league runs on Tuesdays, I'm sorry, but you're benched. Because of
reach
core
out
and because of
your
Narcos.
people to call our people, and then
we you know how to get in contact with us. As I mentioned earlier on tonight, our next broadcast as ORN, as far as we know, is going to be May 18th of this year with Narcos. It'll be on some platform. It may be on both Twitch and YouTube. Typically we do Twitch. Might open it back up to both. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's going to be a damn good time. We don't know what game we're using for that either. We may switch to iRacing. And if we do, even if we don't, things are, I think, are going to look pretty similar. I've started putting last year's ticker together for iRacing just in case. So there won't be that much of a change there. Trace will be back for Narcos. That much I know. We may, I don't know if Rusty will be coming back. He did one race with us last year. I'd love to have him back. But we just got to wait and see. So that's it for Season 3 of Core. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be with you for the last 11 weeks, 12 weeks because of the All-Star race. And that's it here from Atlanta. The next time you see us on this channel, November, probably before that, some point this year, if the summer series works out, we may see you over the summer. If not, see you for the fall brawl. But until then, for Cody Workman and Trace Ryder, I'm Jacob Hitz. Thank you so much. Good night.